Hi there, my name is James Wedmore, and in this video, I'm going to give you, hands down, the most extensive and thorough review of the new Kajabi platform. So, stay tuned. All right, so before we get into this actual review and I take you onto the computer and you see the back end of how I've built my Kajabi, I want to start and preface a little bit by letting you know who it is you're talking to. So the first thing is I've been doing online marketing and teaching my knowledge and content for now over 8 years. And I was actually picked by the team at Kajabi to be one of their first beta users of the new Kajabi. So not only was I one of the first 5 or 6 people to actually go live with Kajabi, which was just an incredible experience in and of itself, but I actually ran an entire launch, an entire product launch on their system, completely on their system. The only thing that we didn't use was email marketing, which we use Infusionsoft for that. So it ran everything from sales page, processing the orders with checkouts, doing upsells. We even did affiliate management, and of course the delivery of courses. But what I want to do is really answer the question first, what is it and who is it for? So basically, if you have or want to have any type of digital training or online course or membership site that people pay you for to get access to that content and information, then that's exactly what Kajabi provides. First and foremost, a place that allows you to build online courses that are protected and give your users a private username and password. But it goes far beyond that. It allows you to create sales pages, checkout pages, processes the orders, keeps all that contact data in there, including things, like I said before, affiliate management. So there are a lot of options out there. You can use WordPress and free or inexpensive plugins to build a membership site, and I've definitely done that in the past. But the first thing I want to say is that being able to pay a little bit more might be scary at first, but the advantages that it's offered me and my team paid for itself immediately, okay? So I do highly recommend Kajabi. I absolutely love it. And without further ado, I want to sit there and tell you why. I want to walk you through everything that we are using inside the Kajabi system and how you can start using it yourself. So let's go ahead and take a closer look.
All right, welcome to this in-depth look into my actual app, software app of the new Kajabi. And I realized putting this together, oh my gosh, there's so much that's going to be included in this video. So hopefully in the description below this, you'll be able to skip around if there's some important things that you really need to see if this is going to work for you, if it offers you the right functions and features. But let's go ahead and get started with what I think is the core of what the new Kajabi offers. And that's first, this is for people who want to create online courses, digital training, online membership sites, content that is paid, content that is protected, content that is managed, drip-fed out to members in some sort of live or automated function. Kajabi does that, and I think that's their core function at the end of the day. So if you want to take a look at what a course looks like, the way I break down a course is within the course I have a series of modules. It's almost like chapters in a book, right? So you could have 4 modules, 10 modules, 12 modules. I'm sure if you've gone through a course in the past, you've seen something like this. But within each module, just like within each chapter, there are a series of videos or posts or pieces of content. Just like chapters in a book could have 20 pages. It could have 5 pages. So that's kind of the way you want to look at this. And this is how I do it when I'm creating a course. I create a series of modules, and then within those modules, there's a series of videos. So let's go ahead and jump into Kajabi first and foremost and show you how that is set up. All right, here we are inside the dashboard of my Kajabi. This is my main site here, James Wedmore Training. That's one thing we'll talk about in a moment, is that all your courses sit under one site. But first, let's talk about creating a product. First, you go over to the Products tab. You'll see all your existing products. If you have some, you click the green button, you create a new product. But we're just going to take you through one of our existing products. We'll take you through the Launch Lab, and we'll take you into the Edit. And what that will bring up is a series of different things, options and settings. So you have the dashboard for each product, product details, the appearance of that product, posts, and categories. So we can start here with the product details. I'll play around with this here. This is the title of your course, the launch lab, and then you can provide a description, how to create and launch your online course, and a product thumbnail. I've gone ahead and added up a logo here. It shows you what the recommended size is and all that good stuff. And we can go ahead and click save. That's all you need for the product details. Now, we'll go to the appearance in a moment, but I want to talk about posts and categories, because if you remember, I just told you about modules and videos. This is the same thing. Categories are modules and posts are individual videos. So we'll start with a category. So you would want to be able to create modules with names just like this. So I have day 1, day through, and I can play around with this each one here. And what's really cool is I can actually rearrange the order of the modules within my course, which is really neat. So we'll go into here to day 1. I'm probably going to change a little bit here. Day 1 training, and then I could call it laying out the strategy. Okay. Something like this. There's no parent category, so you could have categories within categories, which is really cool. And then you can give a quick description, like in this first training, we're going to discuss blah, blah, blah. Now, there's 3 ways to show it. You could have it in a draft mode, which means no one sees it until you want it to go live, which is cool if you're working on something and you're not done. Published means people see it. And then drip fed means that this comes out after a certain number of days after them being in the course. What's really cool is it will actually send an email to your member when it's ready, which I really like that. Okay. We've already got the graphic in there, which is cool. And then within here, we have the posts or the videos, and we can change these around. And, we'll go into those in a second. I'm going to actually say, save this really quickly. And now we have a category with 4 videos in it. So I can go back into posts and we can see all of our different videos. Okay. So you can create a new post from in here, the title of your video, which category you want it to go under, text, etc. You can publish it or keep it in draft, and you upload a video and you can give a thumbnail for it. Then what's really cool is you can have, once you save this post, of course, you can have downloads available, and then you can have comments on here, okay? So we're gonna go back to categories. I'm just gonna show you how that works. So again, we have day 1 training, laying out the launch strategy. I can go into here, and if we scroll down here, we have video 1, and we can go look at that first video. Okay, so I would suggest creating better titles than I did, but you notice it says we walk you through what it takes to create a launch using free content. You're offering a deadline, and it shows what category it's in. It's published. There's the video right there, and then you can have a poster image, which is a thumbnail, and then you can add downloads, which is really, really neat. You can have a PDF, an MP3, etc. Okay, then we go ahead and click save. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and preview this whole entire course right here, because this is what it is. It's just uploading a couple of videos. Now they host the videos using Wistia, which is so cool. So I'm going to actually go back. This is what the course would look like right here. So you have this background image, you have this image, and this is just one of their themes. Now this is really cool. It shows the progress of the course. It shows the first category or module with the 4 videos, how long each video is, where I am in this process, etc. Day 2, it's green when it's done, so people know when they've finished a video. And then this is what a video looks like, or a video page.
Welcome back.
Okay, and then there's a description here. You can say something interesting. That's the comment. And then it shows you what's coming up next. Okay, my advice is to put something really good here. My other trainings, which we'll show you in a minute, are a lot better. So that's the basics, but I'm going to show you something really, really cool. We skipped over this appearance section. This is where you really get to customize this thing, okay? So there are a series of themes, just like WordPress has themes for your course. Right now they have 7, and I think they just added this one. I think this is a new one here. So we'll take a look at that in a second. No, they added this one. Okay, so this is the new one. So I'm going to look at this for the first time because I've not seen this. This was not here a couple days ago. So this is called Mist. It's free, and you can see images of how it looks. And literally, if I just install this for free and click activate, my course will now be will look like this. Now, I don't like this theme that much. I'm not a big fan of it, but I do like this theme, and I like this theme, which is really cool. This one's not too bad too. So I feel like they've just changed these all around. This is so neat. Every time I come in here, they add something new. So I can really easily change the appearance of my product. But here's what's cool is I can further customize it. Okay, you can edit the HTML and CSS, but I can go ahead and just click this customize button and do a lot here on the product page. Let's see, we'll let this load. So I can change, obviously I can change this image, this title, all that type of stuff. But there's a lot of cool things like the typography. Okay, I can change what kind of fonts I want, background colors, etc. We can drop down to the actual post page, and we can make some changes in there. So here we are on the post page, and you can change little stuff like who's the instructor, what image do you want, and just basic little settings and stuff that's really cool. But where this gets really powerful is if you decide to get a programmer in here and edit the HTML and CSS, because it's all built into here. So if you have a programmer and you want I want something on the sidebar, I want to change this just a little bit. It's just like if you were to have a customized WordPress theme created, except you're doing it all within the Kajabi system. So that's it. That is your course. Let's go ahead and preview this all one more time. So here is your course, what it could look like, right? One simple thing, and I don't think this is my best looking course out there, so I'll show you another one. We'll show you another one. Here's video ROI, so we'll open up that course, little fancier here. You can see, the modules here, each training video within all the content that everyone is getting. So that's how we create a course inside Kajabi. Now, creating courses is cool, but we also want to be able to sell your course. And at the end of the day, this means having people all over the world who can hand you money. And so we're going to need a couple things here. We're going to need some sort of sales page, which links up to a checkout page, which can, if you want to get extra fancy, can also have upsells. And then you want to make that whole thing work, right? I see so many people trying to jimmy rig this. They're using PayPal buttons and they're trying to, hook up and link all these things. Kajabi just makes it really easy, so let's kind of walk you through how we've done this inside Kajabi. Okay, so we're back on the dashboard again, and there's a second tab here down called Sales. And over the Sales page, you're going to see a couple of important tabs here. These are all really important. The first one is Sales Pages. So we can go over here, and we can look at my existing sales pages, which we've already got a lot, or we could create a new sales page right here. And you literally design and upload a video right here, and you've got a simple sales page. And I'll go back and preview one of ours right here that you can see. So this one just has a simple video on it, and then we can click to purchase offer, and that's going to actually take us to our really simple, basic checkout page. And this is all synced up with Stripe, which is really cool. And notice that there's also a link to sign into your account. If they notice that you're already a member of your programs and you want to buy another one, we'll talk more about that in a moment. But since this is synced up with Stripe, people go through this, the order gets processed, and Kajabi already knows whether or not they've paid. We'll take a look at like member info and stuff like that in a moment. When you create your sales page, you also want to make sure you have an offer. An offer is basically saying what it is that you are selling and at what price point, right? So which product are you choosing and which price? So you can offer products for free. You can offer something at a one-time payment, like $1,000. You can offer a payment plan, right? Like 3 payments of $500, or you can do an ongoing monthly subscription. Yes, one thing that has to be pointed out as of right now, they do not have free trials, but we have actually, when we want to do a free trial, we set up Samcart and connect that to Kajabi really easily. Now they also have coupons. I have not used this yet, as you can see, but you can offer discounts or anything like that. Payments is where you're going to see all the payments that have come in. We're not going to click on that tab because I don't want you to see payment information from actual customers or anything like that. Okay, let's talk about affiliate, the affiliate center. Yes, they have a built-in affiliate center. I absolutely love that. That means you can have your own members or other friends, peers, etc. in the industry, your industry, promote your stuff and get paid for it, and it tracks all that. The only thing that it doesn't offer is, as of right now, as far as I know, it maybe if you sync it up, which we'll talk about integrations in a moment, it doesn't offer tracking on how many leads that you brought in, only clicks and sales, okay? But it is such an it's the easiest affiliate system out there. That's why I love it. That's what makes it really cool, really powerful, and just so easy to set up. You can track, who are your affiliates, how many sales they're making for you, etc. One of the last things we're going to talk about is the checkout page and upsells. So once you identify what your offer is, you can design the checkout page, copy for it. Let's see, you can collect opt-in information. You can choose whether or not affiliates are able to have this offer on their plate, thank you page, and you can add testimonials and whatnot, which is really, really cool, as well as upsells. So here's an example of an upsell we have. We'll try and see if we can preview this. Here's a little bit about what an upsell looks like. Video that auto plays here with a link to make the additional purchase. So people with the click of a single button can purchase your upsell, which I thought was really, really cool. Okay, as you can see, there is a ton here, and we're just scratching the surface. One thing I want to talk about for just a moment is marketing pages. Now, me personally, I've been using lead pages for a long time, and I love it, but the new Kajabi actually offers the opportunity for marketing pages as well. I mean, it's an all-in-one, all-inclusive service. So let's take a quick look at that. We're back to the Kajabi dashboard. I mean, obviously, everything you want to see here is on here. We'll talk about website in a second. We've skipped members and comments. This is basically to manage your members, manage comments on the site if you decide to have those. Website we'll talk about in a second. But let's hop on over to marketing. Now, this is where we can have landing pages. So I haven't done this yet, as you can see. And we'll just click plus new landing page. And as you'll see, we can have a landing page built into this. I mean, that to me is super exciting. So we can have an opt-in page. We can have, let's see what else they have, a thank you page, a lot of thank you pages here, which is just so cool and so simple, right? I really like that. Video series pages, which is really nice. There's a lot in here. You can customize forms. I really haven't looked into this. A form can be used to collect opt-in, so you can create a form, maybe put it somewhere else. I've just said default form here. And I really have not looked at this yet, so I'm not exactly familiar. There's, yes, tons of stuff here that I haven't even, I guess you could have people opt in straight into here, which is really cool. I haven't even looked at all the features yet. Something that they are going to be coming out with is email broadcast, so you can send broadcasts to your members straight from Kajabi. How incredible is that? Now, even though I'm brushing over a few of these features, one of the things I want to talk about that I'm loving the most, saving the best for last, is what I call the Amazon effect. Now, if you're a Amazon Prime member, what's up, my Prime buddies? You'll know that it becomes addictive to buy stuff on Amazon because it becomes so easy. And I believe that the biggest feature that Kajabi offers is the opportunity for you to create that with your members. So let me explain. This is not just a place to create your course. It's actually a place that hosts your entire hub of who you are, what you are, right? So basically what it gives you is a site. It gives you a website, and on that website, you can offer additional training programs. So people can see through a library of other courses that you offer. And what I absolutely love is that when you're a member, you can see which courses you already have access to. Now, this is my admin account, so I can create a customized navigational bar at the top of my course, at the top of my website, that offers additional training that people could invest in at any time, and the courses that I already own, as well as links to your support page and stuff like that. You get your own account, so you got your little profile image, member settings, you can log in and log out. But basically, it keeps all of your courses, products, and programs under one roof. Listen, your best customers are going to be buying multiple times from you. You don't want them to have to manage multiple links, usernames, and passwords on different sites that they have to chase down and look for. You want it all in one place. And that is the biggest problem that people have who are course creators, and Kajabi solves that with ease. And so if we go over into the website tab, you'll realize you can create so much just from this website tab. You can design the website theme, and yes, there are additional themes. As you can see within here, let's go back here. You can change your navigational nav bars from different types of nav bar, and even footers as well. Different email templates for when they sign up, when comments are going out, member drip notifications, stuff like that. You also get a blog. You can add a blog to your site. That's so cool, as well as static pages. So you could do this for your privacy policy, your About Us page. You could make it for your support page, resources, etc., which is really, really cool. Okay, now that's about it. The last thing I want to share is that there are some integrations that you can set up with. They've already added MailChimp, ConvertKit, and Google Analytics, which is really nice. And I know they're adding more, including Infusionsoft. So for my Infusionsoft users out there, that's fantastic. Now, if you don't see your integrations in there, kajabi.desk.com will give you all the tutorials that you need, so you can kind of look through that, which is really nice. And we can take a quick look at third-party integrations, how to add Facebook share buttons, how to integrate with PayPal, which is really cool. A lot of stuff with PayPal, how to set up autoresponders, how to use third-party systems, Infusionsoft, disk comments, or discuss, using Megaphone, Facebook comments, all kinds of other stuff here. So all these answers are really nice. Pretty darn cool. Now let's talk my Kajabi bonuses. Obviously, this is something I highly recommend using. I just think it's going to take your business, your delivery, your customer experience to a whole nother level, and it's going to alleviate so much of the stress and the burden of all that technical duct tape that we do to try and make our sites and our software and our website and our membership sites work together. Kajabi just does it all, and it handles it. You never have to worry. It's never going to go down, and if it does, they would handle it immediately. I've been on Kajabi now at the time of this video about 6 or 7 months. It's life-changing for us. So I do recommend it. I do